still on. That's why my phone's acting crazy. So y'all riding with me today. So now I'm about to drive, so I'm not gonna be able to really look at the comments, but if I stop, then I can read. But I was just talking to the I'm so glad I was fasted, because she asked me, have I ate or drank anything today, and I told her just water. I didn't even know that I had to take those that blood work in a fasted state. Where should I go? Which way should I go? Which way should I? Tell me where to go. Y'all can't even tell y'all I'm live. Y'all not even in here. I don't know why I came back down this way. These scratches on my freaking chest are bothering me. Like, I guess I'm scratching my chest, like right here by my neck and my sleep. I don't know. I can't look at those scratches on my chest. And it's bothering me. Let me pretty sure look a little bit. But I was talking to the lady, I forgot what they called. Phlebotomist, I think is what it's called, for people who draw your blood. I was just talking to her because she asked me, how to like my doctor and different things like that. And I was like, I don't know. Like, I think I want to get a new doctor. I was telling her, I was like, I don't know if I like this doctor or not. Like, I just think she's older. And I also would want like a black doctor. I just feel like a lot of stuff that we go through as African Americans, I just feel like a black doctor would know more things and study more things, because when you go to just your average doctor, they're doing things in general. But if like a person is trying to be a doctor and they're African American, I think their purpose more so is to help, to have more diversity in the medical field, and also to, educate the black community on their health. And so I feel like they study the health of a black person more, even on their own time, than just your average doctor. And so I definitely, what y'all feel about that? If y'all watch the replay or if y'all get on live, like, what do y'all feel about, if you are African American, what do you feel like about like with having a black doctor? Do you feel like it's, oh my God, really? What the hell is he doing? Honey, he got me cussing. I don't even be cussing like that. Honey, he was on a 4-wheeler, but he was popped back riding on 2 wheels. But then it was a red light his way, and I'm like, okay, is he gonna stop, or like, what is he doing? Because it looks like he's getting ready to run a light. Revved all the way back up in the air. The 4-wheeler is up in the air. I promise, like I said, it's a nice day. When it's a nice day, people act a fool. That's another reason why I like the winter time, because everybody be in their house, cuddled up, booed up, and don't be outside. And so the streets really be clear. You definitely out here popping no 4-wheeler and all of that. But back to what I was saying. So I was telling her, that I feel like that, and I feel like, and then as we was talking, I told her I actually feel rushed. Like, that's one thing that I feel like she, like, I don't know how many cups of coffee this lady be having. She actually has her running shoes on, and she's older, but I don't know, she's probably in her late 50s or whatever, but she's toned, like she got a nice shape to her, so you can tell she work out. And so she's literally like, she has on her running shoes, like if you go to a gym, and she stays like kind of in like stretchier like legging kind of pants, and kind of like a nicer kind of t-shirt with like her doctor's coat on. So it's like she's always in a state of about to go work out. Like she's all like, I can tell like through her breaks probably in between patients, she probably actually do be working out. And it's like, so when I'm in the room with her, it's like she's very pumped up, like she's a very pumped. And I might be trying to sit and talk about something serious when it comes to my anxiety, feeling like, okay, you know, anything, my fatigue, feeling drained, like anything. And it feels like with her, is this person gonna run a light? With her, it feels like I'm being rushed, like because she's so pumped. It kind of messes with my anxiety when I'm in the room with her. So I kind of get to like the main core of like my problem. So like the last time we was there, like we was talking about my skin and different things like that, and she gave me to a dermatologist. But she just kept on saying like, okay, is there anything else that, like, it was like I said, I just felt rushed. You know when you feeling rushed. And so I always feel rushed. Another thing with her is like, she's always booked out. So if I miss an appointment or I have to reschedule an appointment due to unseen circumstances, like I'm gonna be scheduled out for the next like few months. Like I don't like that because things happen. And then also, I didn't say this with the phlebotomist because it actually didn't even come to my mind, but I would have said it had it came to my mind. I feel like she stereotypes me because like I receive Medicaid, and it's like I feel like I get that feeling, like I get that discernment from her. And a lot of doctors here, like they stereotype you if you get Medicaid. And so like I'll just, like, the big example, like one example is like any type of medicine she's getting ready to prescribe me, she'd be like, yeah, it's this, but I don't know if Medicaid will approve it. Oh, it's this, but you get Medicaid. Oh yeah, this actually, she'll say like, I'm gonna prescribe you this. I sure wish that you can get this one medicine because it's absolutely great. Like, you know, if you got this, like it will clear your skin up, or if you got this, it will definitely help, or whatever. But unfortunately, Medicaid doesn't approve it. Like, she constantly says that. It's probably something that I could really take them to court. Like, I really could probably bring a tape recorder or whatever and probably sue the hospital for it. I just don't really be having time, the energy, or the mental space to even go through with it. But she always does that, and it makes me feel very uncomfortable because y'all know how I feel. Like, if y'all follow me, y'all know how I feel about receiving government assistance. And so to constantly be put up, like, something thrown in your face that you having a problem with fatigue or your skin, or, you know, my skin, you know, eczema and all that is like a big deal to me. And to say like that you could possibly be able to get something, but I can't because of Medicaid, like, and keep on like throwing that in my face because I've received Medicaid. Like, I feel like in so many words you're saying, well, this could be better for you if you wasn't poor. You know, well, you could have this if you wasn't poor and on Medicaid. Like, that's how I be feeling. And so I really don't like that feeling. And then what else that I don't like about her? I forgot what I was gonna say. But it's something else that I don't like, and I completely forgot. And so, like, just those things, like, I keep on saying, am I being overly sensitive because of like my own insecurities with receiving Medicaid? And so it's highlighted in my head. Is her like being like making me feel anxious and kind of rushing me out? Is that all in my head? Like, but I've been to other doctors and that has not happened, and I really wish that I could stay with my OBGYN. But my OBGYN, which I have my OBGYN, but she, you know, she was when I was pregnant, and then with my 6 weeks checkup, and then I would just always go see her, and she's like, you need a women's health doctor. You can't just constantly, like, I can't just do like blood work and other stuff you need, like, other than your PAP. You don't need a PAP. Like, you know, it's not time for you to have a PAP, so you need to have a women's health doctor too. And so I was like already bummed about having to, you know, not finesse her to do the woman's health stuff, and have to go with the lady, you know, and then have to pick a doctor, like I said, who a women's health doctor. And so like that's one thing. And then like our first interaction, it was like when the, oh, it's a bad accident right here. Y'all can turn around. I was gonna turn y'all around so y'all can see. I can't read your comment. I'm gonna read your comment once I stop at a light or if I'm driving. But I'm gonna read your comment. And then another thing I didn't like our first appointment that we met was, like I said, a year ago, and that's when like the COVID shot, the vaccines was really getting handed out. And you know, I was telling her like that, you know, I was debating on it, but I'm probably not gonna get it, you know, and different things like that. And she's like, why? Like she made it like she basically made me feel like the plague because I wasn't gonna get vaccinated, and I probably wasn't gonna get my children vaccinated. Like she basically made me feel like I was the plague and like we were gonna die. And she literally, like, we didn't even talk like about stuff that was going on and like why I wanted to, like, you know, just that I hadn't been to a woman's health doctor in I don't know how long, because I had been pregnant, you know, for basically 3 years straight, and then I've been seeing my OBGYN doctor, you know, for my 6 checkup. So I haven't been to a women's health doctor in probably, like, yeah, not probably, but definitely over 5 years. And so instead of like focusing on that, like she literally took our whole 45-minute hour visit, she took 30 to 40 minutes out of that visit and basically explains all of COVID stuff to me, all of like every single thing, like trying to persuade me to get the vaccine. Like she was reading panels, she was telling about this, like it was so exhausting, y'all. I was just like, you know, all that I could do was just sit there and listen to her. But it's like, can we talk about something else? Like, yeah, you can tell me, you know, whatever, but it's like at the end of the day, like make something, like allow something to be my choice. And it's like she was making me feel guilty for even having a choice. So that was kind of our first initial visit, and from that first initial visit, I was like, I don't think I care for her. Like, are you getting commission or something? Like, are you getting money for getting a black person vaccinated? Like, I just felt very uncomfortable. And then, like I said, with our interactions, you know, from that time, you know, it's kind of been other things too that arise. Like I feel like she be, you know, I don't be like gonna put a race card, but when I feel it, because I'm not racist and all that stuff, when I feel it, I do feel like she don't really care for me because I'm black, or she feel like black people got the plague. Like I just felt like she made me feel like that with like not wanting to get vaccinated. And like I said, and then that's another thing I said. And then I was telling the phlebotomist, I said, and then also, like, y'all know I've been on my weight loss journey. I've been on my weight loss journey for a while, even before, you know, starting my food, like changing the food and stuff. Like first I had to get my birth control, my IUD taken out, because it was messing with my hormones. Like, so I've been doing a lot trying to get my weight under control and get to the bottom of why my weight is fluctuating and stuff like that. And so every time I see her, it's like she makes a point to tell me how much I weigh. And like, even when I lose weight, like even when I might lose 10 pounds or something like that, she makes a point to let me know, like, yes, you lost 10 pounds, but you're still basically obese. And I'm like, yes, I'm like, weight is not gonna get lost overnight. And so, like I said, like you could tell like she's very health conscious. Like I said, she keep on her running shoes. And weight is a big, like, it's a little bit of an insecurity with me right now, because for one, like when I first got on the scale, it was 242. I've never been that weight in my life. Having children, dealing with hormonal stuff, dealing with just my mental health and emotionally eating and all of that stuff. It's like I had to get all of that stuff under control, or get a grip on it. And it's like, but you keep on bringing up my weight. Like, I know, and you see that every time I come, the scale is going down, but it's not gonna go down overnight. And so, like I said, like that just makes me feel very uncomfortable and self-conscious when I go to her, because I feel like I'm gonna get picked apart for receiving Medicaid. I feel like I'm gonna be picked apart for being fat. I feel like I'm gonna be picked apart, for every little thing. And it's like, as your woman, well, as your doctor, like, you want to be able to talk to your doctor and let them help you with different things you might be going through. And it's like, I just don't even feel comfortable with, talking to her as my doctor. Okay, I stopped y'all now. So let me see what y'all said. Is this doctor sure that Medicaid won't pay for something? How does she know? I have great insurance, and when my doctor prescribes me something new, she has no idea it's on the formularity or not. I know, right? Because I don't know if she looks it up. I don't know what she does. I don't know if she knows that medicine won't cover it, and that's the one she always, and that's the stuff she's saying, because she know for a fact it won't cover it. Because literally, when I go to my dermatologist appointment, when I've had go to my dentist, and it's stuff that it needs to be done with my dentistry, they'll like, even with my dentist, like a procedure that I gotta have done with my teeth, they said like that it has to get prior authorization. Medicaid just won't cover it flat out. You got to get prior authorization, but we're gonna fight for you, because this is something that's beneficial to your health, and like, it's something that's detrimental to your health, and so we're gonna fight for you. It's gonna take a couple of months, but we're gonna get you approved for this, because this is what you need. And so that's how my dentists are. Like, my dermatologist say, I'm gonna see about this medicine, and I don't know if Medicaid approves it or not, like, because I know you on Medicaid. I'm gonna see if they approve it or not. And like, that's how they come to me, and that's completely fine, because I've been on higher insurance pay out of pocket, and it was a lot of stuff they had to check. But her, it's like she automatically says, like, oh yeah, this medicine, blah blah blah, it's so great, it will work, it will do it. Like, she tell me all the benefits of this medicine. But unfortunately, and I'm like, oh yes, I can't, like, I'm getting excited and stuff, and she's like, but unfortunately, you're on Medicaid and it doesn't cover it. And so I feel like she has different medications that she knows that Medicaid don't cover it, and she chooses those medicines to like throw in my face to bring up the fact that I'm receiving Medicaid. And yeah, and so like I said, I don't, that's definitely not in my head, because it's definitely something that she does. Hold on, y'all, gotta pick up my baby's medicine. How long would it take to get ready?
slap on label. I just got to make sure that we have it.
Okay, do you guys have his ointment as well?
His ointment is on hold. Let me see.
Okay. What A saying is right. Why tell you all about a great man and then say you can't have it? Exactly. And she's done this to like maybe three to four different medications. Like, she continues to do this. And so just all of those things, I asked the phlebotomist, like, you know, any recommendations for doctors, and she has told me and stuff. So I'm gonna look into them, because I'm just like, I need to change. Like with this appointment, I end up scheduling with the nurse practitioner, because my doctor's schedule was filled out, and a phlebotomist is like, you gonna probably like the nurse practitioner or whatever. Like, all of them is pretty good, but I'm just like, to have a doctor that you dread to even go see, because it's like, she made me feel, like I said, so fat. Like, I know I'm overweight, but godly, like godly. Like I said, she makes me feel like the freaking plague. Like, I just don't like the feeling. And that's why, like, every time it's an appointment to come up to go see her, I just be so anxious. I just be like, oh, I don't even want to go. I just want to reschedule. You know, I don't even want to go see her, because it's like I constantly got to kind of halfway put her in her place, like, all the time. Like, basically, you know, tell her in so many words, don't talk to me like that, or don't, like, I always have to do that. And she's older, and you know how some older people can just be very direct. But I just feel like, as a doctor, you should have some sort of compassion or built into you if you want to help people. As a doctor, like, that's just how I feel. Everyone should be entitled to the same medication. Exactly. Anyway. Anyway, they should. Exactly. It's like, so you already know that just... Hold on, y'all. It's like, so you already know out the gate, just because you receive Medicaid, you're not getting the best medications to you as possible. Like, things you're going through could possibly be healed or taken away if you had higher income and didn't have Medicaid. You need to have a good partnership with your doctor. Yeah, and I don't have one at all. I be dreading to go see her, because she's a whole handful. I'm just like, ugh. Like, she just, like I said, she just one of those people, like, she don't make you feel she just don't make you feel like you want to talk, you want to say anything, because it's like, oh, if I say something else, or if another problem I'm having, she probably, you know, everything, like, she blame because I'm obese on, like, on everything. Like, anything that I'm going through, she always say, like, I need to lose weight, you know, like, every single thing. Like, I'm having back pain, like, anything, like, and that could be, you know, it could be weight, but Jesus, like, just to come out and, like, everything I say, you say it's because I'm fat, in so many words. Oh yeah, you know, once you lose weight, you know, if you exercise more. And it's like, and then one time I had like the last, like, not these labs, but the last before, you know, she handed me the labs, and I'm like, oh, do I have to take these in a fasted state? And she was like, yes. And I was like, oh, I said, so what, like a day or something, like a day, 24 hours, like, fasted, and then get the blood drawn? She was like, oh no, you will completely die if you didn't.
Ma'am? So I do apologize. So the albuterol, I think that was an old script, so that one was changed back.
Oh.
We have to order it for tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, I forgot to pick up the albuterol. So is it can it get sent back to you, or I gotta call the doctor? Because they literally just sent it over like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why. I can go ahead and get that one ready for you. And then his injection is out of stock. So
oh
wow. We can get everything just tomorrow, I feel like.
Okay, and that EpiPen, that was the one that was sent over yesterday, right?
Yeah, that's the one that we don't have in stock.
Oh, okay. When would y'all have it in stock?
We trying to order for tomorrow, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right, and I just did it crate for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Oh, wow. I thought he was going to have his EpiPen. So I'm going to call them. I guess that's okay. I'll just call them and let them know. Call his school. Say I have it by the end of the week. Thank you. All right, you're welcome. And you said the Buterol, you think I can pick it up when I pick up the EpiPen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. You do the same. Dang it. Honestly, I didn't. Yeah, I definitely don't have a good relationship, like I said, with that doctor. And like I said, everything, she just, everything that goes on, she blames, oh, you need to exercise more, or how are you eating, or like any little thing is like, oh. And then when she was like, when I said, oh, so like a 24-hour fast, she was like, she said, oh my God, no, you'll die if you couldn't eat for 24 hours. And I was like, actually not. Actually, I fast. Actually, I do intermediate, whatever it's called. I can't even think right now because I'm just thinking about it making me upset again. I was like, I do that fast every day where I don't eat until after, 12 or 1. So if I have to be 24-hour fast, I would just make sure that, I come early in the morning. I said, but no, like I fast all the time. 24 hours is definitely not a long fast for me or whatever. And like she didn't even say anything else. She just was like, oh, but I'm like, who said? I'm like, no, like I wouldn't die. So it's like that kind of like, why do I have to kind of put you in your place like that? And you're supposed to be my doctor. Then why would you say, oh no, oh my God, no, you'll die if you couldn't eat for 24 hours? Like, literally said that. No, you would die if you couldn't eat for 24 hours because you keep on telling me that I'm fat. You keep on telling me I'm fat every time I go see you. You tell me how obese I am and I'm obese and all of that stuff every time I go see you. Like, I just don't like that at all. And so after I see the nurse practitioner, you're not even obese. Well, they look at and she's a Caucasian doctor, and they look at the BMI. So when it comes to my body, whatever mass index, I'm obese. So I like my weight for my height, since I'm 5'3.5", 5'4", 5'3" to 5'4", depends on the weight, on the height thing. I go anywhere from I'm supposed to be between 130 pounds to 140 pounds. That's like my target weight. Anything over 140 pounds, I'm considered to be obese. And so I'm like, I'm never trying to be 140 pounds. I don't care how much I want to lose. I'm never trying to get that skinny, because what I weigh now is I weigh 223 today when I stepped on the scale. Like my size 16 on me no more. I'm really like 15, probably going into a 14 now, being 223 pounds. So if I was 140 pounds, I would literally be an extra small, probably a size 2 or a size 4. I am not trying to be that small at all. My weight I carry my weight different. And so it's like the constantly, I'll be feeling like the fattest person in the world when I go to her. Like, I'll be feeling like my 600-pound life when I go to her. Like, that's how she be making me feel, y'all. I promise. But I'll talk to y'all. I'm driving. It's a whole bunch of construction over here. But I'll talk to y'all. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Bye.